Hey, hello and welcome to another video. It's been 3 years since I have had the NextBase 622GW 4K dashcam model with the front and also with the rear view cam. I'm really liking this dashcam. There are some things I really like about it and some things I dislike about it. In this video I'll give you 3 reasons why I would buy it again and 3 reasons why I'll be looking for another dashcam. And I hope this is helpful for you if you're considering getting a new dashcam. Yeah, this is my first dashcam ever, and I'm very happy with the additional benefits and features it has. Let me show you in this video what I mean, and I hope it's useful for you. Here we go, los geht's! So yeah, the first thing I really like about this NextBase 622GW model is how compact it is and how nice the design is of the dashcam. It's very light, very small, not a big footprint on the window. Built-in dock with a very strong adhesive. You can just click the camera in when you arrive, and when you go out of the car you can just disconnect that camera, which is great because you want to be able to do this very fast in and out of the car. You don't leave it there, let's say, for car thieves. And that's very user-friendly. So this is one thing I really like about this dashcam. Reason number 2, what I really like about this dashcam is it has this additional rear view cam that you can get, and just plug in the rear view camera. Then in case you don't have, let's say, parking camera in the back for sensors, you can just use this also as a rear view camera, and that's something I find really nice. And also here, this rear view camera of NextBase is very small and it is very easy to remove. Let's say you also want to hide this, you just take it off, and it has this nice magnetic stand. Yeah, and this dashcam simultaneously tapes the front and the back, and then via the NextBase app you can check these images. What I really like is on my regular desktop or laptop PC, there I can edit and see them in big size and get them, load them to my computer. And I find that really great, that there's so many things you can do with it. And you can use those, let's say, for insurance purposes. The camera's strongest features are, of course, its 4K resolution. You can drive around with really high frame rate, so that you, even at high speeds, if there are incidents or collisions, you can see absolutely everything. And no number plate basically goes unnoticed. So that's the number 2 reason I really like about this dashcam. And then the third reason I really love about this dashcam is its built-in SOS feature, which I always have on. I pay for that abonnement. It's really not that expensive, but gives you really peace of mind when you're making long road trips. For example, you can now see the SOS feature is enabled, and basically what it does is, if there's a collision or an incident, the dashcam detects impact, and together with your phone you get a notification there. And if you don't reply, I believe within 30 seconds or 1 minute, there's really loud audible warnings and noises. If you don't reply, Dashcam assumes that there's something wrong, there's an incident, maybe the car is rolled over, you can't reply anymore. It automatically calls the emergency services, sends the details of your car, sends the location of your car, what your car looks like, also if you have any medical issues that the medical team needs to be aware of. And completely autonomously, the SOS services can locate your car and help you out. This is a really cool feature because, for example, my car, even although it's a brand new car, a 2019, 2020 model, because of it went from Opel, from GM, then to Stellantis, they didn't migrate the Opel OnStar feature, the Opel Connect. So there's no more SOS feature in this car, and because of this I managed to get it back. If you make long road trips, roads you don't know, and you want to be safe, yeah, this is really dashcam super intelligent, and this is, I think, one of the main reasons why I have a dashcam. Together, of course, with the fact that I can, let's say, if there's an incident or collision in the front or in the back, or perhaps while being parked in the park modus, that you can yeah, claim it back with the insurance. So this is the third reason, the SOS feature. I'm really big about it, to protect myself and my family while we're driving. Luckily I haven't had to use it yet, but I test every time whether the configuration is correct, and yeah, I trust it that Hopefully I'll never need it, but at least that it's there and that I have a better chance of escaping from the nasty situation. Session. Of course, there's also things I don't like about this dashcam, and here are the 3 reasons. The 3 things I do not like about this NextBase 622GW dashcam. First thing I don't like about this dashcam is that it needed a very expensive SD card from NextBase itself. Yeah, and this SD card, I tried high performance SD cards from SanDisk that are really made for this type of stuff. Didn't work. Dashcam kept on getting errors, and I had to buy this really expensive SD card made by NextBase themselves. Then everything worked flawlessly. Yeah, I don't know why this was. I'm not too happy about that. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. That was like a false start I have with this dashcam. And I still don't like it today. However, it is a great SD card. So if you really want to do it right, yeah, just get the SD card, I guess, to save yourself some trouble. Or try the ones that you already have, but be prepared that this maybe you need to do. Yeah, and reason number 2, what I really do not like about this dashcam. For example, if I switch off the power, it is supposed to have a long parking mode, this dashcam. Go into parking mode, hop, dashcam already goes off. Yeah, and that's just after 3 years, this battery is completely unusable. It's just not working anymore. And I'm so irritated with that. I bought also the dashcam for the parking mode, but the battery is gone. And I wanted to replace the battery, but it's soldered in, it's glued in. Very difficult operation to do. Yeah, I'm not super duper technical. So yeah, I feel like I've paid a top price for a dashcam with a faulty battery that is out of warranty. I think this could have been done much better. There's some videos online about how to replace the battery in your dashcam, especially in this NextBase one. But yeah, after 3 years that the small battery that's in there for the parking mode is not working anymore, it totally sucks. Luckily, there's some devices where you can connect it, let's say, to a power bank with a 12-volt outlet. And some other ways. You could hardwire this dashcam, of course, to your battery. Then you can have this parking mode on. But yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed with that. So yeah, just keep in mind that this battery in there is not really the best. Yeah, and finally, the third thing I don't like about my NextBase 622GW dashcam is that in terms of software, the app itself, I find it a bit sluggish, although it has good features. But could be done much better. And also, yeah, there haven't been any software updates anymore, new features. So I kind of have the feeling that NextBase is heavily invested in their brand new 360 IQ dashcams, which is, yeah, a great dashcam, but there's way too many techie features. Some people just want a really good dashcam, then this is probably the best thing they can do, without too much blah blah and these features all over the place. But yeah, it would be kind of nice to see this software and this firmware updated to make it even better. I have the feeling that's just not happening anymore. So yeah, that's the third reason why I don't like this dashcam. But yeah, if you ask me, like the Germans say, it's meckern auf einem hohen Niveau. I mean, that's really like looking for things you don't like about something that's actually really good. I believe this is one of the top dashcams. I'm very happy that I purchased it. I think now it's even cheaper. They have the same hardware but with a bit less specs. Let's say not 4K or the 120 frames per second, but considerably cheaper. And yeah, those dashcams are just as good. Also have this SOS feature, which I think is one of the best things about the dashcam. I'll put a link in the description. I managed to get some great footages on my long road trips to Eastern Europe and to the Sauerland in Deutschland. Beautiful sceneries, time-lapse, everything is there. I really like it. I really like also that you can adjust this lens here in case yeah, you have a lot of reflection on your window. I would buy it again. Let me know if you've ever had to use a dashcam when you had a crash or an incident, and actually whether it helped you get your money back. Do you have experiences with the SOS feature? Is it all worth it? Write me in the comments below, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Hope this was helpful, and please subscribe for other videos, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next videos I'll produce. Auf Wiedersehen!